and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Miami Marlins.
So just about set and getting to start. Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a foul straight back. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's just trying to stay with the plan.
That one ripped. Marcy giving chase. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Betts the next to hit. Fought off foul. Freeman leads off second with nobody out. Ripped on a line. And that's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Will Smith digs in now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just off the inside edge. Kicks and fires. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Marlins coming up. Back here in Miami, and on the mound today, big Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
The other way, and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit
Batting
right there.
second,
You have
the
to expand
center
the zone.
fielder.
Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, caught.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll make this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers. Glass now, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. In there at the knees, and the count 1-1. And that is out of play. Swung on, belted. Hernandez drop step going back. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Tapped softly on the ground, and foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Smith gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Base is empty, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez outside with a breaking ball. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground. Sends it to first, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Alcantara back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one.
One ball,
Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And another ball. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, out towards left center. Stowers in position. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting seventh, the center fielder.
Now here is Andy Pajes. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 8.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
No, that's a ball.
That one missed.
1-0.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And gone. The 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 3-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Out there to center. Edwards on the move. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Liam Hicks. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next is the designated hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hicks gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He will score, and the Marlins tie it up.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So, and I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Clayton Kershaw.
22. Clayton Kershaw.
She's like a stained glass church. Crosses and lovers and her favorite Bible verse. Got the yellow rose of Texas right above her knee. It says material girl. So Papa don't pray. She's everybody's ex from the Lone Star State. Psalm 23 on the back of her neck. She put my name in black down on the low back. I don't only one night she's crazy like that.
Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. And that's a fair ball. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-3.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Troy Johnston. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
So up next, Jacob Marcy. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off left side. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Pajes. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 3. All set for the start of the inning. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie
Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Grounds one to short. Lopez. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short. Lopez. And a couple of quick outs. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. And a breaking ball misses outside. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley, this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself in.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Kershaw will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Agustin Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball. No strike.
Stowers stands at second with no outs.
Ball.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right through there for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pajes settles underneath it. Out number 2.
The batter number 6. Shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. Upstairs. And that's ball 1. Swung on, popped up left side. Betts. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 3. And we're back. Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Short hop liner, handled it short. Sends it across to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy. Down and away for ball 1. And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Line drive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 3. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 4th. Now here is Liam Hicks. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Edmonds slims to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Heriberto.
And next is the designated hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. Doubled his first time. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 1.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Connor Norby. Doubled in his first AB. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Alcantara back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Lake
Marlins.
Backer taking over on the mound.
Number 84.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Kike Hernandez at the plate. To short, could be two. Good feed. That's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Lopez slings to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail it here, 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Troy Johnston. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Edwards at the plate now. That's ball one. That's in for a strike. And that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 outs, base is empty.
The center fielder.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy. 0 for 2 in this one. That one well upstairs. 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Outside corner, there's a strike. That clips the corner. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 5th. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 3. Cade Gibson gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So back to the top of the order. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Also coming in at first, Hesung Kim.
Number 6.
Will Smith to the plate. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Hit in the air, center field. Marcy sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play. Outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next one misses, and it's 3-0. There's a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. Hammered on the line, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4.
Well done, drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kane Gibson departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Marlins,
for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. First and second, one out. Muncy digs in. And a base hit on the line. Down to third, and he gets back safely.
Wastes no time there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Off the plate inside, ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. This one's blistered, no doubt about it. Out of here, grand slam. A massive home run, and that's how they take the lead. It's 8-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. He's 2 for 2. And a base hit up the middle.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Kike Hernandez, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Foul ball. Boucher in his second season, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Calvin Fauché will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Number 66 on to pitch here.
Number 66. Josh Simpson.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1. One and one.
Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So first and second with 2 outs. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always, that one the other way. And it's into the gap. Throw into third. Not in time.
No,
He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Marlins 4. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Sasaki ready to fire now. That's a little bit low.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ripped on a line to center. Reaching down and makes the grab.
The batter, number 6.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Lopez. Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Scott.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLV. I remember him and Jag used to control the parties. And they would let us know when it was the right time to leave. LLM. I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shout out Kesey. LLB. I never told Mugga I live right across the street. The memory is dead. Remember your name, my sister.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Marlins 4. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
The catcher.
0 for 3 in this one.
Smith.
That's to third, Norby. To first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just missed. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Muncy to hit. That one ripped, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1.
No strike.
On the ground to third. They get the force, and the inning is over. So the Dodgers lead 1. They're on top, however, 9-4. Liam Hicks getting ready to hit. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Popped up. Freeman makes the grab, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the DH, Heriberto Hernandez. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 strike.
Now one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And it's caught for the out.
Third baseman, number 1.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
9-4, our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Mama business like a Marlins sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really